recently.
What's up? Hello.
What's up,
And
Ted?
that is the gentleman on screen.
Alright.
What's up, Big Phil?
What's up, Ted? What's up, Michael?
I'm good. How's everybody else?
Oh,
Michael,
good.
hello. I can see you now. Okay.
So, we waiting for anybody else, Paul, or is this...
No, this is it, yeah.
This meeting is being recorded.
I invited Stacy, but she's busy taking care of a bunch of kittens. So she's, yeah. So anyway, tonight we have Michael Koph. He's a podcaster, paranormal investigator, and now he's an author. He's got a book out. Can you tell us, Michael, about this book?
I'd be glad to. So, this is the first of 4 books in my Awakening series. And we called it the Awakening series because it's a book about me and my experiences and my journey from the beginning to current. And so we hear all the time people talking about, oh, we're coming into this time where we're awakening into this or that, and we're going to be gaining new knowledge. And I thought, well, here I'm writing this series about my life in different aspects in each of the books, and so I was like, well, what do they have in common? They're my awakening. So the first book, and I can show you all. Oh, there it is. Hopefully you could see it.
Yeah.
Virtual.
Yeah, hold it up again. Hold it up again. Who did the artwork?
So the artwork was done by my friend Selena Ingles.
Good.
And so this book I started with is my paranormal journey. So I share my experiences at 2, growing up with shadow beings, how I got started in the paranormal investigating, and places that I've investigated, what my experience there was. And then at the end of the book, I kind of go into where I want to see the paranormal community go and advice for incoming paranormal investigators, and also gave a little bit about what my paranormal podcasting, how it started and what it's evolved into. So I added the podcasting because it's a paranormal show, it's a paranormal book, so I felt like it would be wrong of me to leave it off.
Michael, is this your first book?
It is actually my first book ever written.
All right. So you became a member of the Hall of Authors.
I have, and admittedly, it still feels weird to say that.
Okay, what really got you motivated to actually get this book out there?
So, last year, I wrote a book, and it was like 13, 14 chapters long, and I started getting in my brain about who's going to want to read this chapter. Does somebody only want to read this chapter? So are they going to buy the book to read everything else, or are they just going to say, eh? So I got in my head and followed some inner wisdom and guidance from guides and everything, and stepped away from it. And then this year, a friend was working on her book, and it got me thinking, I started that book. Feels like an awful lot of shame if I don't finish it and get it out there. And I started looking at it and going, well, this chapter is like a book into itself. Let's just make it a book. Well, so is this chapter. Let's just make that a book. Well, these 3 chapters, they're a book unto themselves. Let's merge those together. And so that's where I broke it into the 4 books. And my intention was, if you know me as Paranormal Investigator and you're a podcaster or you like to interview people in the paranormal field, here's a book of all my experiences. You could flip through and be like, hey, I want to hear more about this one. So now you have a book to where you can say, hey, in your book, you talk about this. And I can go, yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. And also, it keeps me from retelling the same experiences over and over and